Begin with some housekeeping. Are Colton Dock and Jason Dickinson expected to play tonight?
Yes, both will play.
And of course Murphy is in as well.
Yes.
Starting netminder today. You want me to guess?
Yeah, let's hear it. Jari's playing. Yes.
How do you expect to employ those three new guys, considering they really haven't been here long for practices and systems and stuff, and kind of work them in, or just let them go?
Let them go. I think their systems are very similar to what they were doing in Chicago, and I think they'll transition will be very seamless for them. I think it's important that we don't have much hockey left, and I don't think we want to hold them back at all.
What's the kind of learning curve in your three new guys over the last few days? Just how it kind of works in. That's a fair amount of your lineup coming in on one night, trying to do their best for the team.
Yeah, three new players, three skaters. Yeah, it is quite a bit, but I don't think it really disrupts things a lot. I know sometimes you make a trade and you get a first-line left winger, and there's a lot of shuffling with the lines because you get a player like that and the amount of ice time that he deserves, and it really disrupts, especially adding a player like that. I think right now with the players that we got, I think we'll come in here pretty easily. Obviously Dixon will be our third line centerman, and something that we've been shuffling around quite a bit, but it's not that and Doc will be on the bottom six and play a checking hard-nosed kind of game, and Murphy, yeah, there may be some shuffling with him, finding a deep partner for him, but right now we'll start with Wallman, and hopefully that works out well. But I just think that the players that we get just kind of have a spot, a position. So I think it's really easy to insert those guys in the lineup.
Easier, Kris, bringing new guys to play at home, their first game before a home crowd, or on the road where they can feel their way through it with new guys, and the crowd is not anticipating, do something here.
I don't know. I think either way there's positives for both of them, but I think to come into our building and the excitement of seeing the fans, and I think tonight's a great night for them to start.
The special teams aspect, like Murphy and Dickinson could potentially be on the PK. Like, do they need more time to, I guess, learn what you guys are doing on the PK, or because they're veterans?
As for the penalty kill, very similar to what Chicago was doing, so it's not that it's a complete different penalty kill. We anticipate them on the kill tonight. We will be using both of those guys. Now there'll be some nuances that are a little bit different, but we feel the sooner the better getting them playing.
You've had a lot of patience and trust in Matt Savoy's game all year long, and I think we've all been sort of seeing it grow here. But what do you think he might be capable of with the quality that he's giving you right now and this growth we're seeing?
Right now, obviously, this is the best that he's played, and no knock on him at all this year. I think he's been a very solid player, defensively responsible, creating some offense. There's stretches where maybe the offense wasn't quite there. But, I think that break was good, the Olympic break, where he was able to recharge. I was having a conversation with him yesterday about the amount of games he had been playing, and he had brought up that he'd already played about as many games in February as he had played all of last year, which is a lot. So he felt that this break was good for him and was able to re-energize himself. And right now you just see him has another step, but also very confident with the puck.
Is deadline day easier or just different for you if it's a game day compared to a practice day?
I think it's a little more distracting if it's a game day, just because obviously you're paying attention to those things. I think with, maybe not so much for us, because we've most likely done most of our transactions before, so we were able to prepare for it. It's not like, you're not sure if a guy's going to be in and out of the lineup. I think it's a little more safer to say that who we have this morning is going to be who is available tonight, where that's not always the case. So, it's probably easier if it was a practice day, but I think under the circumstances, it's pretty good right now.
You got TSN on in the coach's room?
Oh, absolutely. That'd be, of course we do.
Kris, Dickinson says he loves going against the other team's big guys, maybe frustrate him. Do you appreciate that as a coach? A lot of guys would say, "Ooh, that's a challenge." Going against
No, I think he's found a role. He's found a role in the NHL, and he's very good at it. And you can tell, when somebody's good at a job, they enjoy it. And I've seen him play some pretty good games lined up against McDavid, who's the hardest to check. So. I'm not surprised that is something that he takes a lot of pride in.
Kris, with the 3 additions this week, how would you describe the changing complexion of this roster now?
I think we added guys that are most likely suited for the playoffs. Tighter checking hockey, guys who are all heavy and strong, but also they can move. They can, they're not, up for Art Ross trophies or anything like that, but I think they'll add to our team quite a bit.
Does that reverberate through the room? Does it give the group a bit of a boost because things were kind of a little stale there?
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone's excited about the additions that we've gotten, and they know what it takes to be successful in the playoffs. And players like that are sometimes undervalued in the regular season, but really appreciated in the playoffs.
You say that Corey Perry got traded again. What do you think of it?
I did. Yeah, good. Obviously, he's going to a good team that's got a chance to be in the Stanley Cup final and something that he's familiar with. And, I think it's a great pickup for Tampa.
Has Janmark had his surgery?
Yes, yes.
And how long is he out for?
Oh, we expect him.
Out for, including the playoffs?
Including the playoffs. He'll be ready for training camp next year.